Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Bowmaster619 here. Another beautiful day in colorful Colorado. Time for a car vlog. Now, essentially, I suppose you could say that I've already started doing car vlogs because a fair amount of my recent videos have been me in the car filming them, and I apologize for the sun. But this is a series I've wanted to start for a while now, so I guess we can kind of call this the unofficial start of a car vlogs. So today, when I was trolling around on Facebook, and I happen to be following a few different survival pages, I came across one that had a question on it that I found very interesting. If I remember correctly, the page is called Primal Survivor. I believe that's the name of the page. I'll have to double check on it, but I'm pretty sure that's the name. And the question was, what is the most unusual item in your first aid kit? Now that one took me a while to think about, because I am odd when it comes to medical knowledge. And what I mean by that is, not only do I know at least the basics, a little more than the basics of what most Western modalities of medicine preach in regards to what to use for certain ailments and things of that sort, I also know a bit of information about Eastern modalities that are a bit more energy-centered, as well as using a bit more natural kinds of healing, such as aromatherapy, essential oils, things of that sort. Now, I have been studying a little bit about poultices and more, I suppose you could call them 18th century kind of medical remedies. So, what I would consider to be fairly normal would, by Western standards at least, be considered unusual to have in a first aid kit. So, I'd have to say one of the most unusual things that I personally carry in my first aid kit would be honey. Now, I can already tell that a few people out there are going to be thinking, why would you carry honey in a first aid kit? Well, that's simply because honey is for so much more than just sweetening your coffee or your tea. It is incredible just how many different medicinal purposes honey can serve. Not only to help with itches and bug bites and things of that sort, it can also help, and is very good at helping, with burns. Now, I will say, do not put honey directly onto a fresh burn, because that will just make it burn worse. I found that out the other day firsthand. And that's a bit of an ironic pun, because I burned my hand, of all things. But once the burn has kind of subsided a little bit, you can then go ahead and apply the honey, and it will actually help the burn to heal much better than a fair amount of the modern burn remedies that Western medicine uses. Among a few other things, of course. I have not done as much research as I should in regards to it, but I do know that with honey and sugar, more than just burns, you can also treat different wounds with it, because they will actually help to cleanse and protect the wound to keep bacteria and debris and things of that sort from actually getting into the wound and getting infected. Getting the wound infected, excuse me. So, that's one of the things that's a bit unusual that I have in my first aid kit. Another item I carry that would be considered a bit unusual is lavender oil. Now, lavender essential oil is another one that's very good for burns. It's good for a few other things as well, and there's even been a study that has surfaced recently that there is a particular chemical that is found in lavender essential oil that can actually help to kill cancer cells. This obviously has not made it anywhere into the mainstream media by any means, but if proven effective, it could be a very good and very viable method to use to rid bodies of cancer, as opposed to things like chemotherapy. So those are 2 items that I have in my first aid kit that could be considered unusual. Now my question to you, the viewing audience, is what do you have in your first aid kit that is unusual? Please leave your comments down below or private message me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on this video. And I really hope to hear from you what you think is considered to be unusual that you do carry with you, because those are just some of the items that I could think of right off the bat. And again, there are so many different items that could be considered to be unusual, either by Western modalities or by Eastern modalities. So, thank you all very much for watching. This is Bowmaster619 out. I will see you in the next video. Take care.